budget year.
Let me ask one question. So when he put that together, he's gonna give us kind of an estimate on both sides of what we're talking about? Or are you talking about just from his side?
He will give us an estimate from his side. The district judge has talked to the attorneys on the defense side, and that's where they have negotiated the amount that he will approve at this time. I know that they had asked for a lot more, and he did not approve that amount at this time. All right. Do we have a
I'll
motion?
make a motion, we approve the budget amendment.
That's it.
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 3 is to approve the bills. Ryan, we probably are not looking at much more for this year.
I would not.
We're just anticipating what it will be for next year, what we'll need to budget for next year.
Yes, ma'am, that's what I am thinking right now, is that we're not looking much more with this budget
We don't-
year.
Make a motion, pay the bill.
That's it.
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 4 is payroll. Yep. Oh, yeah. Have the sign.
Greg and Andy beside one, but I don't know where's that.
I make a motion.
No, what about that piece of paper y'all signed?
Right.
What was that?
Paid election workers, that.
We've had a motion for the meeting, we don't have a second.
We have a second to approve the payroll.
That's it.
All in favor, aye. Item number 5 is reports. We have a report from city services. Also have a report. Actually, I have the auditor's monthly report, which has been reconciled for May. And based on that, we have the April and May treasurer's reports that have to be posted on the website. Anybody else have a report? If not, do we have a motion to accept the reports?
I make a motion.
Second.
All in favor, aye. 36 is burn ban.
Well, then just what we can take it off.
Well, I will say, right now, you know, I don't think anything will burn, but come Friday and Saturday, it's gonna dry out real quick. And it's not the green grass that we're really worried about, it's the undergrowth, that is dangerous. So if we take it off this week, I don't think, but we'll probably be putting it on back on next week. So whatever.
I would draw that motion.
We signed
If there's no motion, then the burn ban will remain in effect.
If I may, Judge, recall, if the fire department could, kind of let us know more about the burn ban, I think it would help us a lot sitting here.
And
We're not out there.
that's what my, you know, that's what I've been trying to do is get up here with me, getting a chief, you know, I'm trying to get a lot of things together, but I'm certainly gonna try to get here regularly, that I can absolutely keep y'all, you know, where we're at. When, for example, you know, you can say, well, it's, we've had a lot of rain, but when it dries out, you have to put into consideration that, okay, can a fire truck get to those fields without getting stuck? You know, do we have the ability to do that? Those kind of things that we have to think about.
I think that would help us to make a better decision.
We'll definitely do that.
Or if you can't make it, if you just call our office or call, you know,
Okay.
your
Text or somebody.
commissioner, whatever precinct you're in, and, tell them what you think about the burn ban, that before the meeting, that would help.
We'll sure do that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Item number 7, special road use agreements.
I have one with, XCO Energy, road use agreement on with, County Road 7.
Make a motion that we approve that.
Second.
All in favor, aye. Any opposed? No, motion carried.
We have a request for a cancellation to all roads for then operating energy to cancel it for all county roads.
We don't want to do that.
And there's no, unless somebody else does, there's no action. Any other? All right, if not, we'll go to item number 8, which is to approve bonds and education certificates. See if we don't have one. If not, we'll go to item number 9, consider seal bids for the following.
Judge Grant, there was one, we had one bid come in for the 1989 Chevrolet truck and the 1990 Chevrolet truck. I think for precinct 4.
Both of those are precinct 4.
Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am. For the 1989 Chevrolet, cab and chassis 4-speed manual transmission, bid was $350, put in $350. He bid $350, and then for the 1990 Chevrolet cab and chassis 4-speed manual transmission, he bid $250. So $350 for the 1989 and $250 for the 1990.
You want them?
It says on it, you get one of these, yeah.
I'm just trying to clean up the yard. What do y'all think? I mean, they're not worth anything, neither one of them run, they're just sitting there. I mean, if y'all would like to have them,
Why did I get a bid?
I don't know.
Anybody like my stuff?
Yours runs.
No.
It runs.
I was put it on the trust, so.
I'm not surprised.
what do y'all think? I mean, is that okay to get good with them? I mean, I won't bring that if you jump them out with. I'm gonna make a motion to sell them. We accept the bid.
All in favor, aye. Motion carried. What about you? No bid, so
All right, we'll go ahead.
no action. Item number 10, Freestone County Extension Service Summary of Education Program. Mr. Hill is here to visit us.
How are y'all this morning?
Good.
Good.
Thank
Sorry, it's okay, it's okay.
Well, again, thanks, Judge, for the opportunity to be here. As you know, this is my annual visit to visit with you and let you know on behalf of Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service how much we appreciate the support that you provide the extension program here in Freestone County. As you know, I always bring a newsletter. On the front of the newsletter, I always highlight something that's going on across all 21 counties. Last 3 years has been 4-H. About 3 years ago, family community health programming, i.e. the dinner tonight program. Last year was family community health and ag with Path to the Plate and that new program we're initiating across the state. This year I wanted to highlight 4-H again. 4-H is a big part of District 8 extension programming, and you know just as well as I do, it's a big part of the programming that goes on here in Freestone County. On the front you can see as far as scholarship wise, that's across all 21 counties. We'll get on the back, we'll talk a little bit more specifics of Freestone County. But last year at State 4-H Roundup, which last week we just got through with it, Freestone County had, a Beef Quiz Bowl team participate. But scholarships, last year in District 8, we had 25 4-Hers from District 8 receive scholarships through the State 4-H Foundation, which that includes Houston, Fort Worth Stock Show, San Antonio, and a bunch of other. $2.4 million were given away. District 8, those 25, which Freestone County had one of those last year, and brought back $285,000 back to District 8. This year, last week, we had 29 bring back $335,000. We're a very competitive district, and when we have things going on, I like to let everybody know how good District 8 is. But again, Freestone County had one of those last year, and it runs, you know just as well as I do, it runs. Some years you have more seniors, some years you don't, and so forth. When you look at the participation lower on that front page is the district contest participation, like district roundup, like our livestock judging, our horse judging, those kind of different contests that are held across the district. You can see the numbers participated, and we'll get into some specific Freestone County numbers on the back at those. The other main thing I wanted to highlight is our district leadership lab, or what the District 4-H members, our officers have named it as SURGE. That is our premier leadership activity for 4-H members that are 14 and above. And Saturday I get to leave till next Wednesday with 135 of them going to New Braunfels. Freestone County has 5 of those that will be participating. Again, there are 11 4-H members from across all of District 8 that we call the District Council officers, and of those 11, Freestone County had one of those that will go through next week as far as a leadership role in not only planning but implementing that leadership lab next week. And I'm proud to say ours is the biggest out of all 12 districts in the state of Texas. But it is a premier leadership activity, and again, Freestone County has that participation there. When we look on the back and talk about Freestone County specifically, you can see the number of 4-H livestock projects that kid projects that were shown at the different major shows in Texas, the number of participants, the horse judging, the livestock judging team, Beef Quiz Bowl like I talked about, and Livestock Skillathon. There you can see the number of contests, whether it be district and some of the other places that they went to participate. The county fair, which was held last week, the number of youth from the 4-H program that participated and broken down. And here you can see what I was talking about, the 4-H leadership and personal development, the participants in the food show, fashion show, share the fun, district roundup and those kind. These numbers also include the number of adults, volunteers, and we couldn't do what we do without those volunteers. And you can see the certified shotgun coaches, that 4 of them went through the training to become certified to be able to provide some training for those 4-Hers that are interested in the shooting sports program. And then you can look at the photography and then the adult leaders and their support of the youth by providing scholarships for those King County youth. On the Ag and Natural Resource side, you can see this is just a snapshot of Erin's programming that she's done, whether it be the Farm and Ranch Seminar held in the fall, the multi-county beef cattle programs like the Beef Cattle Management Program, the Managing the Beef Herd, the O.D. Butler Field Day, just a few of them that are held on this side of District 8 that provide education to the beef cattle producers. The Hay Show, as well as the Cow Country Congress, which, 2 years ago was held here in Freestone County. That's a multi-county program that's been going on a long time in this part of the district. And result demonstrations are a big part of education that Erin does. You can see she's listed the mosquito surveillance project that she's working with our entomologists on identifying the mosquitoes, the species, if it is Zika transmitting, a species that transmit the Zika virus and so forth. And the other demonstrations are green briar control, weed control, improved pastures, and then some brush control. So you can see that's just a snapshot, and I gave her a hard time a while ago. She didn't even include the programming that she does with the beekeepers group that she started, the horticulture programs that she's doing. So none of this would be possible if it wouldn't be for your support, and I can't thank you enough for that. On a side note, and I think she's already told you, but